Something I wanted to share is that it's not because it's longer, it's not because you write a huge report, it's not because you code this 1000 plus lines of code in each file and the function looks giant that is better. Of course not. And usually the simpler solution is the ideal one. The ideal one, and it's the same for UX, it's the same for an app, it's the same in our day-to-day life. The simpler, the less is more. So when you need to write a report, when you need to write something, even for your performance review, what you have done, it's good to summarize. And writing too much, your manager will not read everything. But you have to mention everything you have done, but you don't have to end up with 10 or 20 pages, because then it will not be great. And when we have to write a code, an application, a program to solve a problem, it's not because it's more complex, it's not because it handles so many cases, edge cases that will usually never happen, that is better. No, the simpler solution is easier to maintain, it's easier to read, it's easier in the longer term. So yes, less is always more. And when we know finally that, okay, at school we were taught that a longer essay, something longer, when I need to write a capstone, when I need to write a paper, it has to be at least 2000 words. But in our life as an adult, and when we work, we finally realize that the less is always better, because people don't have the time to read everything. And complexity is very hard to maintain. Complexity will not end up well. So when you end up with something super simple, very easy to maintain, it's also scalable. So less is always more. So learning how to decrease the complexity, learning how to make it smaller is actually something very important. The same when we refactor code base, not having more code to handle more things. Of course, we do have to handle the things that happen quite often, handling errors and handling edge cases, but common ones.